Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming out here today. We really do appreciate you. Thanks for always supporting our channel. Thanks for always staying tuned to our news. We're here to keep you updated with the latest and most authentic happenings in our country. The one we have today is coming from PDP. Wow. And PDP has some things against Buhari's administration as well as the APC. We all know tomorrow is June 12th. And PDP, what they've done right now, they've set out some things for Buhari to do, and they've done a recall in the past 5 years of Buhari's administration of everything that has transpired, and they can't see that this is truly democracy. It's not been democracy within the past 5 years. So as a result of that, they want Buhari to do something come June 12th. We'll find out what that is in a moment. But before we do, guys, please, if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, click on the subscribe button down below. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit on the like button. It really does mean a lot to us. So, right, guys, let's get more details about what PDP are saying. June 12th, PDP flays Buhari, APC says democracy endangered in past 5 years. As Nigeria marks the first anniversary of the declaration of June 12 as Democracy Day, the main opposition party, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has taken a swipe at President Muhammadu Buhari, saying all the virtues that the June 12 symbolize in the life of the nation has been eroded by the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC. The party stated this on Thursday in Abuja at a World Press Conference addressed by the PDP National Publicity Secretary, Mr. Kola Olagbondiyan. The party noted that though the symbol of June 12, 1993 presidential election, Mashood Kashimawo Olawale Abiola, lived and died for credible electoral process, respect for rule of law, regard for constitutional separation of power and unity, national cohesion and sensibility of Nigerians, amongst others, same have been violated by the President Buhari and his APC. The text of the conference read in part, at the foundation of every genuine democracy, it's a credible electoral process. Painfully, the Buhari's presidency and the APC has continued to suppress every genuine effort for reforms and will improve our electoral processes. It is instructive to note that President Buhari and APC came to power in 2015 as a result of electoral reform carried out by PDP administration. Sadly, Mr. President has frustrated every move to ensure more credible election, particularly by refusing to sign the Electoral Act Amendment Bill sent to him by the National Assembly. In the last 5 years, our democracy has been under siege and witnessed the worst forms of violations in our political history. The party listed some of the alleged ills of the Buhari-led government to include electoral malpractices, nepotism in appointments, political intolerance, violation of constitutional provisions, financial recklessness, and disobedience of court orders, among others. It called on the president to use the last 3 years of his final tenure in office to restore the credibility of elections in the country. Our party therefore demands that President Buhari speaks to the issue of amendment of the Electoral Act in his June 12 address and to within the next 14 days initiate the process of returning the Electoral Act Amendment Bill to the National Assembly with a strong commitment to sign it into law immediately it passes the legislature. Our party holds that it behoves on President Buhari to initiate an electoral reform process immediately, even if that will be the only legacy that posterity will record for him in his 8 years in office. Any failure to initiate an electoral reform will amount to a deliberate plot by the APC to kill our hard-earned democracy and return our nation to a state of nature where the will of any individual, supported by bandits and vagabonds, will become the norm. President Buhari should also take steps to end the nepotism and divisive body language associated with his administration. He should also take further steps to end the constitutional violation, abuse of human rights, political intolerance, harassment of opposition, and dissenting voices associated with his administration. Furthermore, Mr. President's June 12 address should speak to the rejigging of our nation's security architecture, as well as more decisive steps that will be taken by his administration to save Nigerians from untimely and sudden gruesome death in the hands of the bandits and insurgents, Olagbodiyan added. It will be recalled that the Electoral Act amended bill was passed by the 8th National Assembly but was not signed by President Buhari, who argued that the time was too close to the 2019 general elections. So guys, we don't know what President Muhammad Buhari is up to. You see, PDP are reminding him about what was meant to be signed. You know, the Electoral Act Amendment Bill, it was actually passed, but Buhari gave excuses, some flimsy excuses, as at the time that it was too close to the 2019 general election. We all know the election has come and it has passed, and it's all been done with. Now, we're already in the second half of 2020. Still, that bill has not been signed. The PDP, they are reminding Buhari that everything they spoke about, everything that democracy represents, that's not what we are seeing at the moment. That it is definitely far from it. And the shocking one for me, guys, is the killings of these Fulani headsmen. Of late, Buhari has given them, he has branded them again, and he has given them a new name. He calls them bandits. Why call them bandits when you truly and you know what they are up to, where you know everything that they stand for and everything they represent? Killing of innocent people, and still you are not bothered. You are just giving them a branded name that they are bandits. When you know they are the Fulanis involving in all of this, nothing has been done. So PDP is actually calling President Buhari to order that he's actually got 3 years. We know our next presidential election is set for 2023 with a lot of aspirants, with a lot of people already eyeing that post. But PDP, they are giving President Muhammad Buhari, they are stating that he has another 3 years to put things right. Are we truly under democracy? We know what democracy stands for, but that's not what happens. We can see what is happening in presidency. It's been stated that there is a cabal in presidency. That's not what it's meant to be. And if you check that cabal, it is all linked. They are all his family members, cousins, in-laws. They are the ones that decide the fate of the country. We all know that the late chief of staff, it's been said about him that he was a de facto president. He was the one indeed that was actually running the country. And all of this came to light by his sudden death due to COVID-19. So that is not what we need for our country. PDP, they are calling out to President Muhammad Buhari that on his June 12th address, he has to address this issue about this bill that has not been signed yet. It has to be signed. What is he waiting for? Is he playing some games here? Is he up to something? We don't know what he's up to. We don't know what he's up to. It's going to be by 2023, he would have ruled again for another 8 years. And PDP, they are stating that it's most likely that come the end of his tenure, there's really nothing they can hold on to that this Buhari's led administration has actually done for the country, Nigeria. It's quite sad. June 12th, we're celebrating democracy, but we can't really point out anything. We can't see anything that democracy has done for our people. So, guys, that's the news reaching us at the moment. PDP, they are giving Buhari an ultimatum to sign that bill, to look into that bill and get it signed. So, guys, leave your take, leave your comment down below in the comment section. We'd really love to hear from you. Want to say thank you once again to all of our valued subscribers. Thanks for coming out here, and thanks for always attracting new subscribers to our channel. Guys, if you haven't yet subscribed, please click on the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit on the like button. It really does mean a lot to us. Want to say thank you once again. Till I come your way again, bye for now and remain blessed.